Meanwhile, race fans around the country are paying tribute to NASCAR racer Kyle Busch, who tragically passed yesterday. This is the digital billboard at Charlotte Motor Speedway, where he was set to race this weekend. Jeff Striegel from Berlin Raceway, former NASCAR broadcaster, joins us tonight as the nation mourns a stunning loss. Jeff, you've been around the sport for a while. You called many of Kyle Busch's wins. What was your reaction upon hearing that stunning news yesterday?
Shocked, unbelievable. You know, waiting for it to come back and somebody say that it was just a bad post, you know, and then the reality starts to set in. You know, and obviously there was a lot of speculation before NASCAR released their announcement, and I think the longer that it went on, the more fragile it was becoming. And then, of course, when NASCAR made that announcement, you know, it was just surreal. And I think all of us, even now, what are we, 24 hours into this thing, we're just trying to get our arms around it and remember the greatness that was Kyle Busch.
Yeah, one of the saddest days in NASCAR history. And you know, the list of accomplishments could go on and on. 234 wins across all three series, right? 2 championships in the Cup Series. I mean, getting to watch him for those decades that you were working for the Motor Racing Network, calling those races on the radio, what was he like just watching as a racer?
Entertaining, always. You never knew what was going to happen next. On the track, away from the track, in front of a microphone, in front of a camera, you never knew. You know, unapologetic was Kyle Busch. Take no prisoners was Kyle Busch. Fierce competitor, tenacious behind the wheel. But yet, when he stepped away from that race car, took the helmet off, he was a caring, giving individual who absolutely gave back. From the time that he came into the sport, he was giving back. And, you know, he leaves the sport with foundations and charitable work that he and his wife Samantha have done. So he's meant a lot, Blake, both on and off the racetrack.
Yeah, we're looking at pictures from his most recent and his last appearance at Berlin Raceway, the SRX Touring Series that came in 2023. Of course, he won that race. He was, of course, big on the national scene, but he was also big on the local scene. He made quite a few appearances to Berlin Raceway, and I know he meant a lot to the track there.
You know, you go back to 2010, and then at that point, former track owner Mike Blackmer and my son happened to be working for him at the time, and they created the Rowdy's Revenge 251, which, you know, was shortened later on to the Rowdy 251. And he won it the first year. He won it the second year. He won it the third year. You know, so he's been to the Berlin Raceway 8 times. He's won 4. He's got a pretty good batting average, but he's got that batting average, like you pointed out a minute ago with some of the stats you were using. He was that good. It didn't matter where he was, what he was driving. If he showed up, he was the guy to beat.
Yeah, I know this is a difficult question to answer 24 hours after his passing, but what is his legacy going to be in the racing world?
You know, Blake, I think you've got to look at it 3 ways. One, you know, a two-time champion, series champion, on the racetrack. Again, I'll use the word tenacity, fierce. That's a type of driver he was, but that's just one side of him. Away from the car, you've got to look at what he meant to his family. He leaves behind 2 young kids, his wife Samantha, and obviously we all know that follow the sport, he was coaching and mentoring his son Brexton. And I think we were seeing a different side of Kyle Busch that we didn't see very often, as being a tremendous dad. And then thirdly, the charitable work that he does. Again, the Bundle of Joy Foundation that he and his wife created. So I think what he's done on the track and what he's done away from the track is going to speak for itself for a long time to come.
Yeah, and this is another difficult question, but where does the racing world go from here? Of course, we all witnessed the death of Dale Earnhardt 25 years ago. In some ways, this feels similar. How does NASCAR move on from this?
I think you have to learn from what we did back in 2001 with Dale. I think we need to always remember, we're never going to forget Dale Earnhardt. You know, his legacy and what he meant to the sport. Well, Kyle Busch, I never compare the two because they're completely different. But Kyle Busch has made his mark in motorsports in general. And I think that, you know, in decades to come, people will be talking about Kyle Busch and what he meant to the sport. I think we're going to see tributes. We're doing one tomorrow at the Berlin Raceway. The drivers that elect to will all be carrying a remembrance sticker on the car. I know they're doing that nationally. They're going to do some things at Charlotte this weekend for the Coke 600. And, you know, it's funny because I think if we were to ask Kyle, what would you want us to do in this situation? he'd probably laugh, roll his eyes, and say, "Race, that's what we do."
Couldn't have said it better myself. Jeff, unfortunate to be joining you under these circumstances, but appreciate your perspective as always.
Always, Blake. Thank you.
We'll have a look at your forecast after the break.